Good morning, Mr. Fry's Algebra 2 students. This is January 25th. We're looking at multivariable linear systems and row operations and just the real basics here of breaking down these systems of equations and putting them in matrices. So basically all you do is you have your columns and your rows, and you are going to then you just write the number before your x and your y values and then your answers, and you're just going to write those down here. So it becomes very easy. We have 5, -2, and -6, and we have a -1 x value there, and then we have a 5, and then we have 15. I'm going to go through all these because it's very short, just so you get the hang of it before we move to more complicated things later this week. So we have -3, -4, and then we have 20. And then in front of this x, we have the 3, we have the -5, and we have 25. All right, here it gets a little trickier. I have that 1x, I have that 3, and I have that -2 and -11. And then I have the -2, -5, 3, and 17. Here I have a 4x, but I don't have any y. When you don't see any y, you're just going to put a 0. If you don't see any x value, you don't see any z value, you don't see, anything. If something's missing, then you put a 0 there. And then so this would become a -1, and then you have a 1. Okay. This one got a little bit bigger because we had a z value there, so it's always going to be in that order, alphabetical order, x, y, z. And then your answer. And then this one ends up looking like this. Notice that there's a 0 in this one because we don't have a y value. Okay, then going backwards, create systems of linear equations for each augmented matrix. And here they put like a little dotted line between the xy part or xyz part and the answer. So you just throw your x's and y's in with these. That's all you're doing. Throw your x's and y's in. Throw your x's and y's in. Throw your x's and y's. And you could pause this. Notice there was a 0 there. So there is no x value in there. That's what it's telling you. And then last but not least, number 8. Notice there's a 0 there, so there's no y value in that one. Okay, hopefully this helps, and just the real basics for right now before we get into more complicated matters with this stuff later in the week. Good luck.